Hello, hello! Welcome back to another episode of Life as a Graphic Designer and Content Creator in LA. Summer is in full swing and the theme is being outside, enjoying beach reads, and swimming. Lately, I've been all about getting crafty. I've rediscovered the joy of a craft store and I feel like summer is the perfect time to take on DIY projects. There's something so comforting about wandering down the aisles of a craft store. It just gives me a sense of wonder and excitement because I know that no matter what I want to make, chances are I'll be able to find it here. I just feel like there's so much joy in making things with your bare hands. I love digital design, but every now and then you just need a break. So let's bring back crafting this summer. Over the weekend, we went to this pop-up hosted by an art and design studio called Moon Collective, based in San Francisco and Honolulu. Sinjin actually happened to be wearing one of their shirts that he thrifted 7 years ago, so it was quite a crazy coincidence. My old college friend Ruby was selling prints and she gave me this beautiful, beautiful piece. We were part of the same design club on campus, and it's so nice to see my friends turn their creative passions into careers. Happy 4th of July. Hyper, which is the brand that I work for, technically gave today and tomorrow off, but I will probably end up doing a little bit of work anyway just for like content creation or other freelance stuff. But I will try to take it easy because it's a holiday. This morning has been pretty chill. I've just been cleaning the apartment, which has been pretty therapeutic. A big goal that I have this month is to kind of give my office a little bit of a makeover. If we're being very honest, I rarely ever work in the office, and it's because my office chair broke a few months ago. So I've mainly been working from the sofa every day, and I don't think it's very sustainable for me and my back. So I'm gonna try to put solid effort into sprucing up this office space. More to come, stay tuned. I went to Copy Central the other day, which is my go-to printing place. I made a tutorial on how to design and print your own posters if you want to check that out. I've printed out a bunch of my own designs and I'm gonna put them up here, give it a little bit of a makeover. There's something very charming to me about just printing out your work and having a tangible version of it. So I'm making a little graphic for Lentiful's 4th of July sale, and I typically do this in Figma just because I have all of the photos and the branding guidelines organized here, but I wanted to show you guys some photos from their latest shoot with Garnish Studios, which I love so much. We've been working with Garnish Studios since we launched. The whole point was basically to show how quick and easy and on-the-go Lentiful is for lunch, so whether you're like a creative person or you work a desk job, you can just take them out and eat them. Love how they turned out. Posters are up. This is the final look, and we are one step closer to finishing my mini office makeover, but we are missing something very, very important. Say hello to my brand new beautiful office chair. This is the Aeron Chair from Herman Miller, and I cannot believe I get to say this, but they are the sponsor of today's video. Now, as we know, I'm a graphic designer, so I sit for hours on end every single day, and having a really good, high quality chair just completely elevates the work from home experience for me. All of Herman Miller's performance seating products are built with durable, sustainable materials that are built to last. Each chair is rigorously tested and backed by a 12-year warranty. When I got this chair, it came right out of the box. There was no assembly required, so I could just sit in it immediately. I chose the Aeron Chair because it gives the ultimate spinal support with its Posture Fit SL adjustment. The top pad supports your lumbar and the bottom pad stabilizes your sacrum, giving you all the back support. I can adjust pretty much everything, like seat height, arm depth, height, and angle, and several reclining positions. I really like the forward seat angle adjustment, which changes the angle of the seat from horizontal to a 5-degree forward tilt. I find this really helpful for when I want to zoom in on my screen's details and sit at a slightly forward angle as I work. This chair also comes in 3 different sizes for a wide range of heights and weights. I got the size B. And I can confidently say in my 25 years of sitting, this is the most comfortable chair I've ever had. I will link this chair in the description if you want to check it out. I'm a huge fan of Herman Miller and their products, and I'm super psyched to be partnering with them today. Back to the video. Happy Saturday, everyone. I'm gonna have brunch at Squirrel with my friends Sam and Maria. We're unlocking a new Anna in CRD print vending machine location, so I'm very excited about that. Sinjin is having a little boys weekend at Joshua Tree, so it's just me and the cats. Honestly, I'm just planning on having a really chill day. I might paint. About a year ago, I think I really struggled with just being alone with myself and facing my inner thoughts. But now I'm 25 and I think I've grown to just like being alone with myself and just spending time with myself. So I'm looking forward to that.
I'm going for jam or toast. Okay, I'll wait for you guys to get first. Oh! Oh! Yay!
Good morning, everyone. I woke up and I felt extremely tired, and today is just one of those days where I just need to take it slow. I made a piece a couple days ago about how I don't actually need to be in a rush, and I do have time to do things. And it's true, I don't have any pressing deadlines today. There are no emails that have to be answered immediately. So yeah, without further ado, let's have a little slow morning. Hello, I'm making the tiniest little update to my branding design bookshelf over here, and I thought I might just take the time to give you guys a quick tour. Starting off with Hyperskin, which is a skincare brand that I designed. I've been working there for almost 4 years now. I did the rebrand my senior year of college. I'm actually just gonna be switching out this serum for this one, and I know it's a tiny change, but we have changed the white cap to just be a cream cap. I need an updated version for this tinier 15 ml serum. I know it might seem like a very tiny change, but I do think the cap color really elevates the look of the whole product, so I'm excited about it. And then we have this water bottle that I designed that you might have seen in a previous vlog. And then we have this, which is literally just this but unclamped. This is how tubes are made, basically. It's just a cylinder and then you flatten it and clamp it. And then in the back, we have a daily duo, kind of like a kit that I designed for Hyper, and it just has our serum and our cleanser together. This is the back, and yeah, it's just a fun little box. I'm actually updating it, so stay tuned. We have our little influencer mailer that we use for gifting. This was like an old insert card that I designed. Oh, and then we have like a little sticker in here. This was a sticker sheet that I made for our rebranding launch. Over here we have our AAPI Culture is Beauty box that I designed for AAPI month, which you might have also seen in previous vlogs. When you open it up, this is what it says. Over here we have Halia. This is a period care brand based in the Philippines. We have organic pads for overnight, super pads, regular pads, bladder liners, panty liners, and then a little sample pack of regular pads, super pads, and 2 liners in there. Right now they have 6 products, and I know that they're working on more, so very exciting. And then we have these little smiskies that I got. One friend gave one to me from Taiwan, and then 2 of them I picked up from Japan. My cats really love to knock these over. Moving on to the shelf up above, we have some books, and I'm gonna find a better way to store these books because it feels kind of random that we have like a bunch of brands here and then some books and then some more brands and books. You can obviously kind of tell which ones are Sinjin's versus which ones are mine. This one right here is one of my favorite books of all time. It's called Tomorrow and Tomorrow and Tomorrow. Would highly recommend. It's about video game design and just like creative soulmates, and I thought it was a really good read. Over here, we have Lenteful, another brand that I designed. It's instant lentils. I've also been working with them for like almost 3 years now, and I also branded them my senior year of college. And yeah, right now we have 10 flavors. You can see some repeats just because I wanted it to be an even number. And then over here we have this air can that I designed. It was just a fun little campaign for Air, which is like a storage company. And yeah, it's literal air in a can. It's like what hikers use when they're hiking, but we just wrapped it in my design right here. And then over here we have a few more books. If you're really into short stories, I would highly recommend this book, A Comedy of Nobodies. I just finished it. And then up here we have my plants, which aren't actually doing too well because I've had to move them all up here on the top of this bookshelf because otherwise my cats will eat them, and that's not good for anyone. On this shelf we have some design things. So these are all of my Type 1 magazines, which are really cool. If you're into typography, I would highly recommend checking them out. They were nice enough to send these to me. This is issue 8, which just came last month, and it's about Japanese graphic design history. Honestly, it might be my favorite issue just because I came back from Tokyo a few months ago and everything there was really inspiring and beautiful. This is just I don't know why I have this, to be honest. This is basically like packaging, and I think it's a paper company, and they were giving this out at the brand design conference that I spoke at in Chicago last year, and I think I just really enjoyed all the different types of papers and textures. One thing I would really love to do is just explore packaging and print and playing with different types of papers because I think it can really bring a design to life. Next, we have these 2 books. My aunt actually just mailed these to me randomly one day, and they're just really beautiful. Whenever I want to illustrate something, I usually turn to these for inspiration. This one is just different foods and different artists. This one is botanical inspiration, so it's plants, flowers, really stunning. I really hope to get more of these books because they're really fun to flip through. They have a lot of inspiration. It's just a cool coffee table book to have. This book is very special to me. If you watched my vlog about being an introverted graphic designer who public speaks, then you'll have seen this one before. So this was the 2023 brand new conference in Chicago last year that I spoke at. The theme was pizza because it was Chicago. Really awesome different pizza brands that they created out of it. But they basically just put together like all of the speakers' work, and this was like the schedule, day 1. I spoke day 2. They have all of our work displayed. We had to submit a few pieces. So this was mine. See, Halia, Lenteful, Hyper, and Local. Every time I see this, it just reminds me of the fact that I spoke there, and very fond memories. I think my sister picked this book up from Paris and she gifted it to me, and it's just like color inspiration. She's also a designer. She does product design. Maybe I will feature her in one of my vlogs one day, but she's based in New York, so it'll be a while. Then we have Local, which is a light and cloudy pale ale that I designed, and they're based in the UK. I've actually never tried them before. This was a monster to get through customs. They tried to ship it to me so many times, so I'm not opening them. It's supposed to be like a very light, low-calorie drink, only 89 calories, I think. And I made this little cloud guy that I am really proud of. And I know that they're in a few pubs, so if you're ever in London, look out for them. This is a little mug that I made in the Philippines. Then we have Illustrator and Photoshop mugs that I picked up at Adobe Max. Down here, this is less aesthetic. It's basically just storage for random items, games, camera equipment, more camera equipment. That was my tour. I hope you enjoyed it. So hopefully this shelf will just fully be filled with all of my work, and that would be amazing. Let's go back to the vlog.